What the f*** is in Oklahoma City? That's what this Paul guy wants to know. And listen, Paul's not alone. Clearly, these people also think OKC is nothing but a Dust Bowl town with nothing to do but, I don't know, count tumbleweeds, watch grass grow, brag about their competitive cow milking trophies. And while I may have won a few of those in my time, no big deal. The truth is, if you listen to these people, you would just be convinced that we are just some sleepy town with no ambitions. But I'm here to tell you that is not the case. So, Paul, what the f*** is in Oklahoma City? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, I'm Jonathan, and on this channel, I talk about all things Oklahoma City and all of the surrounding suburbs. So if you're considering a move here or just kind of want to know what the city has to offer, you are in the right place today. Today, we're going to be diving into why I think OKC is an amazing place to live, not just with unexpected things to do, but the real reason why people are moving here in droves and why they actually stay. But first, if you're thinking of moving to the Oklahoma City area, whether it's in the next few weeks or few months from now, listen, I would love the opportunity to help make a smooth move right here to OKC. So you're going to find my contact information right down in the description below. So please feel free to shoot me a call, a text, or an email, or even better, click the link below to schedule a one-on-one video call with me, or you can simply scan the QR code on the screen so that we can discuss how I can hopefully help you buy that perfect home right here in OKC. All right, so we're going to start with a big one. If you've watched my channel before, you've probably heard me say this. If you're new to the channel, this is a big one, the cost of living. OKC still remains one of the most affordable cities in the United States, with a cost of living around 15% lower than the national average. And of course that translates to housing. And I don't mean affordable like you can live in a shoebox and still hear your neighbor breathing type of way. I mean actual houses with actual space for a fraction of what you'll pay in most major cities. The median price point here is right around $260,000, which is insane, especially when you compare it to cities like Dallas or Austin or Denver, or let's just say it, California. For the price you'd pay for a tiny studio apartment in LA, you could get a 4-bedroom house here with a yard and plenty of room for that cow milking competition. Not that I've tried that. And again, it's not just housing prices, it's really everything, including groceries, utilities, gas, even going out to eat. You actually get to enjoy life here without feeling the need to sell an organ on the black market. And hey, I'm fully aware it's not Southern California or the mountains or the Pacific Northwest, but hey, at least we can afford to travel to those places. Now, a lot of people think Oklahoma City is nothing but cowboys and oil rigs, but here's the thing. Oklahoma City is actually one of the most diverse economies in the country. What are the major industries here? Well, we've got healthcare, aerospace, tech, energy, manufacturing, and we are becoming a hotspot for entrepreneurs and remote workers. And here's a fun fact, OKC has one of the lowest unemployment rates in the country. Take that, Paul. Yes, OKC, being in Oklahoma, is part of the Great Plains, so it's pretty flat here, but that doesn't mean we don't have great outdoor spaces. If you enjoy spending time outdoors in the city, downtown, we've got Scissortail Park, which is a 70-acre beautiful park with walking trails. It's got a little lake. It's got concerts sometimes through the summer. Hell, they've even got a farmer's market and an outdoor roller skating rink. And here in Northwest OKC, we've got Lake Hefner, where you're gonna find people sailing, running, biking, hell, even kiteboarding. Yeah, kiteboarding. We do what we want here. And that's only one of a few lakes here in the metro. And if you really want to get out in nature, I highly suggest taking a short drive to the Wichita Mountains, which are nothing short of stunning, especially for Oklahoma. Seriously, there's wild bison and longhorn and scenic heights and beautiful sunsets. It's really one of the best kept secrets here in Oklahoma. Keep it to yourself. All right, look, we've got all the cool big city stuff that you'd like to find in a big city. We've got sports teams, a really bustling downtown, great restaurants, concerts, nightlife. But here's the best part. We don't have a lot of those typical big city annoyances. You're definitely not going to be sitting in rush hour traffic for an hour to get 2 miles. Our rush hour is basically just mildly irritating. Parking? Actually possible. Crowds? Completely manageable. But if you want that big city experience without the hassle, OKC's got it. We've got NBA games with the OKC Thunder, huge concerts with the Paycom Center, a ton of festivals throughout the city, and even a junior ice hockey team. So yeah, we basically have all the perks of a big city, but we still kind of have that sense of community, and you don't feel like you're just breathing down someone's neck or they're breathing down yours every minute of the day. And that's increasingly something that most major cities just don't have anymore. One of the best things about OKC, you don't have to live center city downtown to have a great lifestyle. We truly have a ton of suburbs, each with their own unique style and vibe. We've got Edmond, a classic suburb with amazing schools and beautiful homes. We've got Norman, University of Oklahoma, college town. Yukon and Mustang, both growing pretty fast, but still retain that sense of community and are great for families. We've got the Village, which is where I live, so clearly it's a fun place to live. Piedmont, Choctaw, Moore, All solid choices, really kind of just depends on what you're looking for. Basically, no matter what your lifestyle, there's a suburb for you. I definitely have a couple videos getting pretty comprehensive over the suburbs here in OKC, so I'll leave some links in the description. People, in my experience, are pretty stoked to find out that OKC has a pretty thriving art scene. From places like Factory Obscura, which has some really cool immersive art. I mean, think LSD without the crying. Or places like the Paseo Arts District, which is a really funky, artsy little community that's also got some great restaurants. And you gotta check out OKC Underground. It's like nothing you've ever seen. They've got murals, neon lights. Really, seriously, you're gonna wanna check that out. And we've even got really cool rotating mural projects like the Plaza Walls in the Plaza District. And I think we've got a pretty good music scene. Oh, and the food scene. Seriously, don't even get me started. We've got so much good food here. Oh, and don't let me forget, we've got one of the top-ranked philharmonics in the entire country. So yeah, we get a little bit fancy too. And here's the thing, OKC isn't just holding steady, kind of staying where we are. OKC is booming. We are really growing and developing. We've got new proposed skyscrapers, we have massive redevelopment projects, some huge upcoming commercial developments, and just ever expanding suburbs. It's all happening right now and in the near future, so OKC's got a lot to look forward to. And I personally think that we can still do all of that and still maintain this community vibe that makes OKC so special. And if you don't believe me, just wait a few years. I promise OKC is going to look entirely different. If it doesn't already look different, then you probably think it does. And listen, while we're on the topic, if you really want to dive into some of the up and coming developments here in OKC, I highly recommend that you check out this video right here. And as always, guys, until next time, I certainly hope to OK. See you soon. See ya.